I'm sure you just started the 4 activities.
Exactly.
So within 3 days, 25.
Yes.
What did they do?
Mobile phones. They use their mobile phones to take snapshots and then send them to. They have WhatsApp groups that they have established, and then there are a few of them also who had in their possession photocopied responses to the questions that they were going to distribute to the candidates, and then our monitors pick them up.
Wow. Mobile phones, photocopies. Were these people you train as to what they should do or should not do? Were they clear in their mind that these were things that were not allowed?
Absolutely. It's a rule that we have come up with. The supervisor and invigilators are not supposed to go to the center with mobile phones. The point is that if you talk about training, what we can do is to give them a briefing and then tell them what they should do and what they should not do. Remember also that these people are not full-time employees of the council. So when they misbehave, we can only hand them over to the GES to sanction them.
So when you find these people, you say you pick them up. What happens? What do you do with them?
Per our rules, if anybody has the question in any form, be it on a mobile phone, be it on a piece of paper, outside the examination hall, in the course of the examination, it is criminal. And so as a first step, we hand them over to the police, and then the police process them for court.
Oh, okay. So you hand them over. So this is a criminal matter?
Absolutely.
Oh, I thought you just had set up some disciplinary committee that will look into the matter and prescribe punishment. Why is it criminal?
It is criminal because once you do that, you are affecting the integrity of the examination process. And we realize that people are doing that with impunity, and so we've got to make sure that there are punitive measures to prevent them from engaging in those acts.
What happens to anybody who is investigated and the police found that they are guilty of the act? What do they face?
They are fined. Some have been sentenced to terms of imprisonment between 30 days and 8 months.
30 days and 8 months?
Yeah.
I see. So is this what happened to, because the people who you found to have been engaged in this last year, have those processes been completed with them?
So those that were picked up last year, that is 2025, we've had about 8 of them who were handed custodial sentences. A number of them were fined. There are a few of the cases still pending in the courts across the country. And every now and then our people have to go there, go to court, and then either the judge is not there or the prosecutor is not there. I mean, a whole lot of delays in the process.
So far, you said you have no positive news about invigilation. Is there any positive at all?
There are places where the other invigilators are the ones who have become whistleblowers. They inform us about what their colleagues are doing that is wrong. And that is what has caused us to be able to pick up so many of them this time around.
Okay. Is there an incentive for whistleblowing?
Well, for now, I cannot say much about that because we need to, collaborate with the Ghana Education Service because they are the ones who provide the funds for these things. So if we have a fund for compensation, why not? We should be able to give something to those who are. But of course, they always ask us to keep them anonymous.
Great. Well, we'll continue this conversation after the exams are done. But I just wanted to end with a quick question on something that has come up because I think there was a professor who raised this issue. This issue was also raised within our studios, that this idea of having the student sit for 5 days to write 10 different 10 different subject papers, that's too much. That's way too much. And there are those who have called for you to spread them out, at least give them 10 days within which to write those papers. Have you heard that, and what do you think about those proposals?
Well, yeah, I've heard that some of your constituents have ask the same question. There's no why to decide. Whatever comes up would have been as a result of discussions between us, the Ghana Education Service, and the NACA, the Curriculum Division of the Education Ministry, or Ghana Education Service for that matter. So if together they come up and say, well, we realize that it is too much of a burden for them to write it within these few days, why not? There should be a way by which we can adjust the timetable. But then again, all of this would have financial implications. So if they are ready to make funds available, WAEC is ready to work to ensure that we spread out the timetable for them to write the examination over a longer period than we have now.
So in other words, we should take it up with the GS.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you for speaking to us this morning.
It's my pleasure.
John Kapi speaks for the West African Examination Council. So far, it says, okay, so they operate at the regional level. When they get to the regional level, it is left with so there has to be distribution from the depots to the centers. And they facilitate that by paying people to do that. And they said in some of the terrains in Ghana, you can understand some of the difficulties in getting to some of the areas. So maybe there are slight delays. And then he also talks about invigilation, where he says there's a problem. He says in some cases they have been helped by other teachers or invigilators or supervisors who have reported their colleagues to them, whistleblowing. They are blowing whistle on them. So, no. Please, if you put it that way, we won't be able to resolve some of these issues.
So, whistleblowing?
Yes.
Okay.
So, it's important. You see, one of the reasons, okay, so I realized that when you listen to the stories of the black neighborhoods in the U.S. and the white neighborhoods, one of the reasons there's low crime in the white neighborhoods compared to the black neighborhoods is that in the black neighborhood, whistleblowing or reporting a crime is called snitching.
Snitching, yeah.
So I do not want to snitch. But in the white neighborhoods, it's basically called reporting.
Okay.
Or whistleblowing. So the way it is characterized alone encourages it. So when they see so that's how come they report people like that, including black people mostly. When they see people who are moving about just like that, especially black people in white neighborhoods, they report them. Even though there are stereotyping issues, there's racism that is part of those things, the way they act in those kind of situations. But there's a tendency for them to always see things and say, if you see something, say something. Than where we are always calling something snitching or kokonsa. So the very idea of kokonsa alone discourages people from reporting bad conduct because that's why I disagree with the use of the word.
But it's surprising. So far 25.
Yes, that's
Invigilators and
3 days.
3 days.
3 days because they've just started day 4.
And then Invigilators and supervisors.
Yes.
So what may be the motivation?
Unim dear, yes, schools in the the schools in the and say a higher center, radio good center. Schools bear set 10.
Okay.
And a show radio good.
Okay.
Dear.
Yeah, because I remember doing our time show Wesley Grammar. Now the schools no do so.
Yes, you understand, sir. The heads of schools now was our center when you say Omushia. No one can say okay, supervisors no more banning vigilators. Said the buyer almost and you're too strict
on the kids. No,
school be 8 to 10 cities and I say 20 cities. You benny day. Invigilator be over day be no. You will see TNT at the man.
So TNT why you farm on that?
And then send almost someone found. And you know,
so the schools are coercing. Is it the right word? Is it coercing? No. They are influencing.
Yes. The word is simple.
And you know,
they are influencing the supervisors and vigilators.
And Tiamami TNT. Bibi kakra se me fanto diania. Sena. Anye akra na twe ne konkra na o hwe obi dia so a. You ya se bia mebu mani kakra Obiba.
No, you are suggesting that is it the okay? So you are saying that WAEC does not release this monies in time.
No one there we all know.
Yeah, WAEC for sika ne de
a month.
Okay.
Enti the heads of schools na throw center ho no.
Facilitate.
Said on be teacher for na supervisors no teachers no amomakwa ba de bia. Say teacher baako anase supervisor baako bi anya won kwa anase invigilator baako the whole week anya on awo. Yes same.
Okay.
Enti no mo gigi sika na some of the board supervisors and
so they contribute small,
but that is not their
some.
Yes, young farm more as a way of say yeah, boy, mama, much me did kakra na mo di akoniaba. Inte command is say teachers no correct questions no say they no can say it me be photocopies na they near the ura.
They said sometimes they just take snapshots of using their phones and
near the broma. Is say supervisor and say invigilator no ya bwasha ne kakra nti. Ontimi nka say it yamra so be sa.
Okay.
I can't be correct me pie kokoje answers back.
Answers to the question.
Oh yes. Say bia almost start here. Obi atwa question e dia ma teachers ni bi no mahunu answers no. Ti no
mahunu question no ma answer.
Answer. No na no ka no. Ti obetimi akwa kohia o ba bi no wa kwakoje no mo dia ba room ho. And when
I was complaining that these teachers
so there's pre-funding.
Yeah.
There's funding that is currently available.
Yes.
Contributed to by the students and perhaps their parents. That is handed to people who
school authorities
who then influence the invigilators and supervisors. So shut up money, they pay them shut up money.
Parents, no. Okay. It be omonya we say sika na bi omutua no say omo charge omo
omo
kan say de kwa kutua si e bi akwara ne kwa kwosoro nsohwe owofo bia 2000.
Okay.
But teachers no ne heads of schools no enim say out of the 2000 no ye be yi be say 500 e de afiri mu de akwa akoma supervisors no and I say invigilators.
Okay.
For that particular week and kwara betro no then ne ma Akobane say one oh supervisor no one very careful that little amount of money no you bet me the influence ama why never be brave e be ko wie no na a police for aba be fa.
I complain that these supervisors and invigilators are helping the children to cheat. Okay. Somebody says no, they are helping them to pass because our examination is too rigid.
No, I think
he said no. It is not cheating. They are helping them to pass because yes,
okay, so we are finding an excuse as to why it should be done or it is done.
Yeah.
Hey. That's problematic. That is very problematic. Yes, it's problematic. You see, at some point in time, there must be a strict adherence to rules. It's difficult, we understand. But they said when you prepare, at least you'll be able to do your best.
Who said
you will do something. It may not be everything, but you will do something, and you know based on the marking whether or not you've done so well or not. But if you take away the element of helping them to pass, they will have to find a way of helping themselves to pass. You see, so I don't understand what they mean by it.
Enti sana sebe mu se kobane sa mostly no enkwada no mo etri omo chuowi a omo ko school mu enti omo nua no mo form 2 no bisa won se omo kwa enkomobo be no mo bo
okay
oh ye timi boan ye kire kakra ebia supervisor ne kire kakra enti koba sa akwara no so dia to ni trim se
depend on those structures too
mo akwara dia to ni trim se ono so no odu sa time na ye be boa na ma na yedeben amana timi atro pass.
Oh. So in the end, we end up creating a systemic structure. That is okay.
So